Hi guys, Paul here from PABrewNews. Got back from a weekend away to the western part of Pennsylvania, hit a couple breweries, and hit a bottle shop while I was out there. I got some glassware from the breweries, I got some beer from the breweries, and from the bottle shop. Let me just show you real quick here. Bierport glass. Fortunately, even though I spent like $300, it wasn't free. Cheers, Craig. Give a free glass next time, okay? Okay, Clarion River Brewing Co. Not to me. I'm saying I'm talking about other people. You know, next time it'd be nice. Clarion River Brewing from the Clarion River Brewing Company, of course. Got their glass and then got one of their beers. Got 3 of the Hitchhiker beers. Picked up the Hitchhiker glass. And then finally, last but not least, the Recon. Picked up the Recon glass. Definitely an interesting glass. And I have some beers from them too. So let's move on right to the big beers that I have here. This is one that I picked up at the Bierport. This is their Exit 17 from the Flying Fish Brewing Company, their Russian Imperial Stout, aged in Dad's Hat rye whiskey barrels, which is a Pennsylvania rye whiskey. All right, big old thing of that. Here, this is their Reclamation Brewing Company's Imperial doubles. You know, how do you say this? Double India Pale Ale. All right. Okay. Over here, we got the Recon Mini Growler, and this one is their Sip. Sip. I can't read the writing, but I will get the proper name. But it's the Sip. And that's what was on the title. Their New England IPA, coming in at 8.5% alcohol by volume. Looking forward to get that one. Do a review of that one. And this is their Rearranged Pale Ale. Okay. One from the Clarion River Brewing Company I have here. This is their Old Chap ESB. Extra special bitter coming from the Clarion River Brewing Company from Clarion, Pennsylvania. Here we have a Tree mini Crowler from Hitchhiker Brewing Company. I don't know if you guys can see that. Hey, how you doing? This is their Urban Evidence Double IPA, coming at 8.4 alcohol by volume. This one is their Hole Punch Jelly Donut IPA, coming in at 7% alcohol by volume, which just sounds amazingly crazy, so I had to get that. And this is their 3 times Strokes, their Coffee Porter, and that is 11.5% alcohol by volume. So that's a major Imperial Coffee Porter they have going on there from the Hitchhiker Brewing Company. I had to pick up a dark beer. I just can't get inundated with the light beers. I have to pick up some dark beer too. And not exactly sure how long a crowler can actually keep. I wouldn't mind sitting on the coffee porter for a while until I get more exercising done, then just start diving into the dark beers. But let me know in the comments if a crowler doesn't last that long. You know, let me know so I don't want to ruin the beer by not drinking it fast enough. But I'll definitely get into the lighter beers. Moving on to this side of the table, from the Bierport in Lawrence, suburb of Pittsburgh, the Lawrenceville area. Really cool stuff. This one, of course, was Bierport. Now let's get into the other ones. This is the Hoppin' Frog Sippin' Into Darkness, an American-style chocolate martini imperial stout. A stout made with chocolate and vanilla, coming in at 12% alcohol by volume, from the Hoppin' Frog Brewing Company from Akron, Ohio. And if anyone sees these beers that I have, that you can also get, and you know, fellow beer tubers, you know, we can do some reviews. Just let me know. Blah blah blah. All right, I've heard some really good things from the Average Joe Troll Merca from the Beer Patrol. The 2018 Stone Woot Stout. I've had this a long time ago and I hated it, but apparently they finally got it right. So I'm looking forward to that. Okay, we got some Can Chaos. What do we got here? I bought this beer simply because of the name of the beer. I don't even know what the hell it is. This is Would You Drink Me? I Drink Me. I drink me so hard. Just say that with your dick tucked between your, area, and like kissy faces into a mirror, because that's totally a beautiful Silence of the Lambs reference. And as soon as I saw that, my heart swelled with joy. So I didn't actually read to see what it was or who it was from. Let's see, Foreign Object, and this is a really interesting a chrysalis into beauty, again from the Silence of the Lambs with the Death Head Moth thing. Ale with hops, 9%, double dry hopped is our norm. Drink now. So this is some kind of double dry hopped imperial IPA of some kind. So looking forward to that. Very interesting indeed. And I'm sorry if I missed anybody's comments. I think Craig just commented on something. Here's one from the Descendant Brewing Company, or Decadent Brewing Company. This one, I just thought of Joe immediately. It's no coconut, Joe, so calm down. But this is their Toasted Marshmallow. And I believe this has got to be some kind of crazy this or that. At first, when you hear Toasted Marshmallow, I'm thinking it's going to be an Imperial Stout. You know, growing up, that's just what they were, but I'm pretty sure it's going to be an IPA. Because the dessert IPAs are now a thing. Is it India Pale Ale brewed with turbinado coconut, Joe? I forgot to tell you, there is coconut in this. Coconut, muscovado, sugar, and Madagascar vanilla bean, baby. So yes, there is coconut, Joe. But yeah, Toasted Vanilla, or Toasted Marshmallow IPA from the Decadent Brewing Company. Very interesting. Definitely thought of Joe there. I'm going to take some of the darker beers, and I'm probably going to ship them over to my parents' house just so they can relax and rest while I take my little bite, like exercising bull crap. Here's one from the Great Divide Brewing Company, and I haven't had one of their beers in quite a long time. This is Woodworks Barrel Series, a brown rye ale. So this comes in at 12.6 alcohol by volume for a brown rye ale from the Great Divide Brewing Company. And there we go. Alright. Here we got another one here. What is this one? Oh, this is one that I'm pretty sure I have its mate or distant cousin, if you were, with either Harry or Craig from Kent Beer Reviews. This is Evil Twin Brewing Company and Westbrook Brewing Company collaboration, the Maple Bourbon Barrel Aged Imperial Mexican Biscotti Churros Cake Break at 10.5 alcohol by volume. There we go. I believe I have the white label, which is something different. Maybe I'll even save this so we can just do it together when we go into the Kent Piss Up of 2019. Maybe I'll just bring it with me. Okay, another big old beer. This is one from the Deschutes Brewing Company from Bend, Oregon, and of course the brew house in Portland, Oregon. This is their 30th birthday reserve of the Black Butte, and I've had many of the years, and I was happy to see this one. So I'll definitely give this one a go. Okay, moving right along. We got one from the Great Divide Brewing Company, which again I love. And I've had many guises of this one, but I don't believe I've ever had the vanilla oak aged version of Yeti. The good old Yeti Beppe. So I'm really looking forward to that. It's been a long time since I've even had a Yeti, and they're just fucking good. They're just good. So I'm really looking forward to this to see how it measures up against the other ones. Okay, what do we got going on here? Oh, this is one that I think Joe might be able to get for sure. And if you wanted to do a live review or whatever, I don't know if he feels like it, but this is Live Transmission, a milkshake IPA from the Flying Monkeys Brewery from somewhere in Ontario, Canada. I can't exactly remember where Flying Monkeys is from, but somewhere. Barrie, Ontario. But yeah, I have absolutely no fucking idea how old this can is. So Joe might literally be laughing and be like, dude, your can's like a year and a half old. Maybe. I don't know. But there we go. So I saw it. It was like, ah, shit, I'll get it because he might be able to get it. Okay, another one. What is this one? What is this one? Mortal's Key Bourbon Barrel Aged Imperial Stout, Mortal's Key Brewing Company. Coming at 9.3 alcohol by volume. I have no idea. I've never heard of Mortal's Key before in my life. Let's see. And they come out of Jamestown, Pennsylvania. Jamestown, Pennsylvania. Mortal's Key. There we go. PABrewNews that I never even heard of. I just saw it out of the corner of my eye before we left. I was like, oh, I'll just throw that one in there. Really cool, because I saw the bourbon barrel aged Imperial Stout. I didn't know that they were from PA. So interesting. 4 more cans and 2 more bottles, and we got this thing wrapped up. Here's one from the Evil Twin Brewing Company. This is their Super Duper Stout. Sorry about the glare, guys. I turned the light on just to make sure that people could see me, and it does cast a glare. So I'm sorry about that. The Super Duper Stout, and it comes in at 11% alcohol by the volume. Super Duper. Super Duper. Come on. Get your ass in there. Okay, another can. This is, okay, this is the Windridge Brewing Company from Pennsylvania. This is an 8% Galaxy Double IPA. And this is from their Silo series. Windridge is from, like, Deer Oak or something like that. I can't remember. It's one of those. Dallastown. Sorry. Deer Oak is the other person that I can't think of right now. There's 2 farm made in PA, baby. Said that right on the can. That means it's good. You can't see that though, but there it is. So there we go. The Windridge, of course, and they do also do ciders and stuff. They got popular here in the last couple of years in some of the grocery stores for they're more like ciders and things like that. So there we go. Okay, what do we got here? This is another decadent beer. This is their Strawberry Creamsicle, a double India Pale Ale, brewed with strawberries and Madagascar and vanilla beans. Okay, cool. I like an orange creamsicle too, but strawberry, I'll give it a go. Okay, last can from this crazy thing. This is their Decadent, again, I guess I just grabbed them because I can't remember the hell I grabbed. Decadent Ales, their Tropical Smoothie, an India Pale Ale with pineapple, peach, mango, and strawberry added. I'm not a big peach guy. I'm not a big pineapple guy. But, hey, just because I might not want to eat the fruit doesn't mean I might not like the flavors in the beer. So, 7.3 alcohol by volume. Our all Citra double dry hopped India Pale Ale with pineapple, peach, mango, and strawberry added. 7.3 alcohol by volume. Sounds pretty good. Sounds pretty good. Now, filing it up. We're gonna file it up with 2 more. One from the Thirsty Dog Brewing Company from Akron, Ohio. This is their 12 Dogs of Christmas. This is their barrel-aged version, brewed with honey and spices. Now, I don't know if it says barrel-aged, but I don't know if it's in rum, bourbon, or just a plain barrel. I don't really know. But there we go, 12 Dogs. And they have like a massive bottle of this too. Had to be like 2 or 3 liters, so it's massive. Okay, last one, a big old bottle, and this is one that I am very, and actually, I didn't even realize this at the time. I thought this was regular Taurus from Hop and Frog Brewing Company, but this is Bourbon Barrel Aged Taurus the Tyrant, the Triple Oatmeal Russian Imperial Stout at 13.8 alcohol by volume. Extremely happy to get this, extremely excited, and pretty sure it won't be thin. And that is something if I said that, because Doris is fantastic. And this is a bigger version of Doris. And Doris is just, wow. So, again, Akron, Ohio. I didn't even realize it was bourbon barrel. I just saw Taurus and I grabbed it. I didn't even know they made a bourbon barrel aged version of Taurus. I will say I kind of prefer, from my recollections of having the bourbon barrel aged Doris and the bourbon aged Boris, I actually prefer the beer non-barrel aged. However, I've never had the base of this, so I can't really compare that to the base. I just hope it's a good old beer and I have a great time drinking it. Anyway, that is the haul from my little trip to the western area of Pennsylvania. We actually hope to go out there again and maybe shoot the shit and basically just spend the whole weekend right in the heart of Pittsburgh, because oh, thank you, Craig. Because of the simple fact that we found out that while we were there, there are 40 breweries in Allegheny County alone. 40 breweries in a small county alone. Craft breweries. That's it. 40 of them. Now, I know some of them will be out of town based breweries that have brew pubs. We might not hit those because of the simple fact that we can get those. And then ones that we probably know closer or hit before, like Full Pint and whatnot, etc. Maybe we'll not go to those just because we want to try new things. But 40 breweries in one county. And that's a lot. So, okay. Anyway, this has been Paul from PA Brew News. I might crack it open a beer after this, because I decided I should crack open a beer because I did my hill challenge today. I'm back onto the the eating healthy hill challenge and all that stuff. But I do have some beers to drink, and I did just work my Batushi off up and down that hill. So I should actually reward myself and not eat anything before bed, but maybe have a nice beer. So that being said, I will see you guys soon. Cheers. Bye-bye. Hey, thanks a lot, Craig. Boop.